What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today I'm going to show you one of the easiest setups to look for. Check it out. Alright guys, so in this video I have one goal, and that one goal is to teach you how to identify strong support on a stock and how to properly trade that strong support to your advantage. Okay, so we're going to jump into just one chart and we're going to dive into it very deeply. I'm going to show you exactly what the stock did early on in the morning and why I needed the stock to do that, as well as where to look for support prior to it happening, along with how to identify the volume with that chart pattern to put it all together, basically adding all the pieces of the puzzle together in order to execute on a nice clean trade. Okay, now before we move any further, I just need one favor from you, and that's for you to give me the ticket in order to enter the show. And I know, yes, that was corny, but I need you to smash that like button because that's the ticket to admission. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. If it were for me, I wouldn't even ask you, but I must ask you because I need that like for the video so the channel can grow. Guys, I need some help here. I want to grow the channel to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're already in here to March, and I'm just breaking up over 14,000 now, so we still got a long way to go. Hopefully videos like this help out tremendously, and they give you some value. Now let's go ahead and jump into the video, and as I do, remember to check out the links in the description and comment section to the daytraderchatroom.com. You can become a DTC Lite student, learn and grow with us, and a DTC Pro, go through all the courses plus everything else that comes with it, all down there in the description section for you. All right, now let's go ahead, not waste any more time, and jump into these charts. Alright guys, so here you see my TC2000 charts. These are my favorite charts for charting. Don't let this be confusing to you. Trade Ideas are my favorite scanners, and right now they have a 20% off code that ends on March 7th, so you want to make sure you take advantage of that. If not, if you're watching this video after March 7th, then make sure to check out the 15% off coupon code that I have down there. It's for all my subscribers. Alright, so make sure you can take advantage of that. They did recently drop their pricing after they negotiated their own pricing, their own cost. They brought their own costs down, and then they passed that savings on to us, the consumers. Yes, I pay for my Trade Ideas, okay? So make sure you check out that. Now let's go ahead and look into this chart here. Here you have INDO. Now INDO is an energy play, and we all know that right now with Russia-Ukraine conflicts going on, there is a lot of volatility within the energy sector because of oil. And well, INDO was no exception to this. Major moves it's been making here recently, and now here today, which is Friday, we had a big push up. And if you are a member of the daytraderchatroom.com or a subscriber, you get the weekly watch list. If you don't get the weekly watch list, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll make sure you get that weekly watch list. Here is the weekly watch list, and you could see INDO watching for a break and hold of 25 as support, and watch for volume to come in for continuation. Now these were all new all-time highs on INDO. That's why volume was such a key. There was no levels off the daily chart to identify for extension pushes, so we had to keep a close eye on the volume. 25 support was because it was a resistance level here recently. Okay, so now we did break up in over 25. Now let me show you really quickly how important this $25 zone was. Let's put a line right here across that level and scroll back some, and you can see how we have struggled to get above that level. We finally got above that level and we pushed. Now the key here on this push was the volume increase, and I want you to notice how big this volume was on that push higher. Okay, that was big volume that came into this play and pushed the stock up over 25 and pushed it all the way up here towards $31, $32. Now right here what happens is we decide to stop and wait for what? A pullback. I get on the microphone and I tell everybody in chat, guys, watch INDO. There was two setups in here. One of them is a little bit more of an advanced trade that I teach in my courses, and then there's the more simpler trade that we're going to go over in this video. Okay, I went over both with my members and students there at the daytraderchatroom.com inside the Discord while we were live streaming. But here, the easy one, which is the one that I'm going to talk to you guys about today, is we waited for a low volume pullback. What happened was when we put in this high, I said to everybody, guys, watch for a low volume pullback into VWEB and the 38.2 Fibonacci zone. Okay, and now you see how we get the push. We get a little bit of sideways consolidation, and then we finally, right here, start to get the pull in, right? Now watch what happens. We pull in a little bit, bang. Okay, look at VWEB and this 38.2 Fibonacci zone. Look at the tail this stock has put into that zone right there. Now what I want you to notice is, as we're pulling in, what is happening to the volume? The volume is actually going down, right? We're getting decreasing volume on the pull-in, on the pullback. That is the key to this setup. You see here how we're starting to pull in, pull in, pull in. Volume is going down, 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 down. And then we get down here to VWAP 38.2 Fibonacci zone, and we quickly get what? Right off that level. Instantaneously, we get off of that level. Look at the tail. I'm going to zoom in there. Look at the tail that got put into VWAP. That right there is a sign of strong support coming into that stock. At this point in time there, you can comfortably say there is strong support at that mid $27 range. Why? Because it came in, tapped it, and instantly the bid starts are coming in there, boom, 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 boom. It's getting bought up. You get a crazy wick into that level of support, and you can confirm it by looking at the volume profile. Look at how the volume profile started to increase. You see how it's getting smaller, 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 smaller. And then out of nowhere, we tap that zone, and bam, big volume right there. That is a sign of strength at that zone. And the way you would normally trade this, the way I trade this, is simply put, my long will be anywhere inside of this box. Anywhere inside of that box. It could be if I got lucky in here and got some 28s. It could be, 28.30s, 28.40s, 28.50s, or maybe even I got in here over 29. Regardless of the fact, this is my confirmation bounce on proper volume into support, and my stop. Here's the kicker, right? Notice how I've talked about this. Where's my entry? Well, now where's my stop? Here's my stop. Underneath that support level, always giving it a little wiggle room just in case. So there's my stop zone on the stock. Here is my entry zone on the stock. And then my very first take profit zone is going to be up here. Now, why would it be up here? Up here, depending on the sector, the environment, how the trading action is going, I will sell out roughly anywhere between 10 to 30% of my position size. And that's in a strong market. In a weak market where small caps aren't making big moves, or if I notice something different that starts to change in the chart pattern, I'll drop half of my position there, and in that case I'll bring up my stop to break even. In a strong market, or if nothing has changed, I'll drop 10 to 30% of my position there, and my stop will still remain down here. Now in this case here, we get the push. We haven't hit the take profit zone yet, right? We haven't hit it there. Here we have reached that take profit zone and some. Okay, so say you got long in here at 29.20s, you got all the way up here at $32. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer take profit zone right there. Okay, so you're in from either 28.30s to 29.20s. Your stop is 27 and change. Your first take profit zone is already giving you really nice profit. Normally this first take profit zone is just meant to protect you, right? Normally it's just meant to protect you. But in this case here, you were able to take really good chunk of profit off. So bang, take some profit off. In this case here, you can leave your stop at down here, or you can bring it up a little bit along with VWAP, or you could put it at break even, completely up to you. In my opinion, I would just bring it up with VWAP. I'd bring it up with VWAP here, and now my stop, instead of being down here at 27 and change, it's going to be up here in the high 27s, okay? Now, what happens here? What can change here? What might make me try to take some more profits off a little quicker? We've had a high volume break of the high, but we quickly retraced it on big volume. And that right there would be a potential signal to exit some more just in case. But I would still leave my stop there at where it's at. Look, we haven't stopped out, right? We're still in that trade. Look, we haven't stopped out. This is the importance of keeping your stop loss at the right area. We haven't stopped out, right? Oh, we just got through the highs. More take profit. Let's keep going. Oh, extension moves, more take profits off right there. I mean, me personally, I'd be flat here at 35 bucks. Okay, because it's lunchtime and we're pushing up higher, I would probably be flat up here, and that, my friends, would be a monster trade. And that's how you properly set your stop losses, and that's how you properly analyze a setup with proper volume profiles. All right, guys, so that's it for me today. I hope you learned something. I hope you found some value in this video. If you did, smash that like button for me and consider joining the daytraderchatroom.com. You can become a DTC Lite student or a DTC Pro student and have access to all the courses and every single piece of content. All right, DTC Lite, you get the live streams, the live recaps, the live trading, the live lessons, live Q&As, and a little bit more. So make sure you check out those links in the description and comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, I stream on weekdays at 8 a.m. for pre-market live streams there, so check that out, and I'll catch you on the next one.